Hi everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and today, well, we're saying goodbye to Buzz here. So, I'm selling this car to a buddy of mine. And, very good friend of mine to be honest, but, you know, he needs a vehicle. And because his Subaru, which is 2017, is giving him some big problems right now. And he just needs a car in the meantime. He has been begging me to sell this car to him for weeks. So, finally, it's happening, you know? So, this plate is going to... Well, I'm going to keep it, because this is actually the plate originally off of Lilo. When I was driving, like when I owned her. So, we're going to go over the car and show you like what's what with it, and then some of the funny quirks and whatever else, and, you know, and just say our final goodbyes to this magnificent automobile. But it is unfortunate that I have to do this, but realistically, I don't really have the time or the energy to fix the structural rust in this car. So anyways, let us go through it and show you what, you know. And like, it's funny because when we got the car, this hatch would not latch. But then when my dad came home this last time, all of a sudden it latched on its own, which was kind of funny. So then had to figure out how to open it, and then we just figured it out, you know. Flathead screwdriver, that's long, and you just, see, like so. There we go, perfect. So let's go over the car. So it's interesting because, and I know like he'll get keys made for this car. That was the intention, but I just never did because I don't have any keys for this car at all. You know, it is a 4-speed S-Rod car, and it is a 200 cubic inch inline 6. Now, what's awesome is that I get to keep the Optima battery, so that's quite nice. Because, yeah, I love these batteries. They are amazing, amazing batteries. So, the reason why I'm selling it is because of, well, what's down there. You know, the rust. So, eventually that's going to take it over. And he knows about it. If you can stop the rust from at least spreading, it'll be okay, but this thing in a crash is just going to fold in on itself. So, or potentially a giant, like, speed, or, pothole. But, this thing does have a lot of value in parts. Like, it's got a good hood on it. This front end is in pretty good shape, although it's a little broken like that, right there. You know, like the front fenders are pretty good overall. The doors are junk. The rear quarters aren't bad. The roof skin isn't the worst I've seen, and the hatch is okay, right? But the things that are the biggest value in this car is the manual swap parts. Because if you want to try and buy a set of used pedals for a manual to do your manual swap from an automatic, you're going to look at $400 or $500 just in that alone. So, and this one, I mean, I don't think this has the adjustable quadrant in it. I think it's just the stock plastic one, so it's not as valuable as some of those ones. Like, because Stitch has one of those BBK, you know, adjustable billet ones. It's awesome. It came with the pedal set that I got for free. It's like, score! We had no idea that somebody put that in there. With that trashed 82 that we pulled the parts out of. But, so, this car, the thing is, when I first bought it, I had no idea what I was doing with it. I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what do I want this car to be? And then I thought about it, I was just like, you know what, it'd be a decent little daily driver for me. And just be, like, decent on fuel and all that different stuff. Be somewhat practical because it's a hatchback. And then if it rusts in the ground, I don't care because it's just a cheap beater car that I only paid $300 for. So, yeah. But, you know, because I'll take you off the stand here really quick. I'll show you the inside of the car. It's not exactly clean in there, but it is impossible to keep this interior clean because, like, the dash pad is falling apart as an example. And, you know, the door on the passenger side, every time I close it, it rusts even more, and rust starts to fall down and stuff like that. So, but yeah, like the dash pad, you can see like it is roached. It does have a cracked dash, like most of them do. Even Stitch has a cracked dash. But what's really cool about this car is that it is the pewter, which is the same interior color as Stitch over there. But this one being a Capri, like it's got the more deluxe door panels on it and stuff like that. It's got the cooler steering wheel on it. Like, even with this little bit of thing, I mean, this is still probably like a $150 steering wheel. And, you know, just stuff like that. You know, and in the S-Rod here, which works fantastically. Like, I can, here. I'll fire the car right up, which is funny because, you know, flat-out screwdriver. You know? And just put it into reverse. Come on. Come on. Really? Okay, first, second, third, fourth. There we go. Sometimes it can be tough to get them into reverse properly, but you can see, you know, runs, moves, stops, pretty good. Like, it has good brakes on it, you know, go forward with it. You know, so like, and it's been good, because my dad has actually driven this thing and put over 2,000 kilometers on it. You know, since I got it on the road for him. Now, you can see, it leaks. Leaks. And, yeah, although I do have this trim piece here, so I'll give that to him as well. I just have to find it, which I know where it is. But, yeah, and then the interior, you know what? The carpet's kind of ugly. It's got this interesting Learjet stereo into it. But it takes, oh, I forgot to tell him about that. This takes the power from the cigarette lighter to run. So the cigarette lighter doesn't work. It would have been fine if they just spliced it in and then just put a much bigger fuse in there. But they didn't end up doing that, because there would have been a 10 amp fuse, I believe, from the factory. And if they put, like, say, a 20 amp fuse in there, it would have been fine. But they didn't do that. So that's whatever. It is what it is. But, you know. She is a pretty lovely car. And then what's kind of funny, so my dad was sick and tired of seeing how bad well, actually the passenger side wasn't too bad. It was the driver's side that was like all puffed up and like really ugly looking. So we put these in, but then if you notice, they are backwards. It should be like flipped around, you know, with this. And, but what's great though, is if somebody, you know, is high beaming you, you know, you can open that and then high beam them right back, which is great, right? So, you know, little thing like that. But yeah, no, there is a snap bolt on the alternator to try and actually remove the belt, which the belt is right, is that one right there. Because this is the old belt from the power steering, but I just kept it because it's still okay, but it's not amazing. If you're at a pinch and need a belt, you know, it's one of those things, right? Comes with an extra or comes with a rear view mirror, because it's not installed here. There isn't a thing here, because otherwise I would install it, but the little piece. But yeah, and the front seats do not match the back, and also these seats are swapped. So what probably happened is that this seat had like some gangster lane, and this is the driver's seat. So then it was very common for people just to swap the seats over. Because who cares about the passenger seat, right? You don't have passengers very often in a car like this. But, you know, it's one of these things. And this car, like, it's going to a home that, I mean, I know where it's going to be. So I'll get to visit it if I want to. And, yeah, he might not keep it for terribly long, but we'll see. Who knows? He might drive it for a bit and then find something else and then try and flip this thing or whatever. Like, he's got some plans with it, so I don't know exactly what he's going to do. But we will hear about it for sure, or at least I will. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, all that different stuff, right? This is a slightly different video for me, because usually I have a little more going on, but I don't. So yeah, and I have some plans with the money from this, so stay tuned for that, because we'll see. It might get something cool. Anyways, Hope you guys do enjoy. Take care, and I'll catch you next one. Peace out.